How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year to all of you. Right now it is January 1st. It's about 8:30 p.m. Had a long work day. Wanted to get this video out to you guys for the start of the new year. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This isn't going to be so much of a motivational thing as much as it is just the real deal, the real situation. And here's the reality, guys. It's New Year's, and I know everybody's excited. Most of you are probably hungover from last night, celebrating the New Year's, and that's great. You know, New Year's is definitely something to be excited about. You know, new opportunity, new goals, new visions, new ideas, and all that good stuff. But the reality of it is that research in 2010 showed that 88% of those who made a New Year's resolution failed to keep it. 88%, guys. That is like a huge number. I mean, that's most people. That's almost everybody. 88% of people failed to keep their New Year's resolution. I don't know about you guys, but that is definitely scary. And I know that for me, I don't want that to be me. And I hope you guys don't want that to be you either. And here's the reality of it. Most of you guys are making New Year's resolutions, new goals, and all that good stuff. And that's great. But most of you guys aren't going to follow through. Why? I don't know why you guys are going to follow through. You guys all have your own excuses, your own reasons, your own, I can't do this because of this. I'm not able to do this because of that. This person's holding me back, this money situation, whatever your excuse is, you're giving yourself an excuse. The moment you guys give yourself an excuse, it really devalues yourself as a person. It really does. Excuses are just, they're excuses. There's no room for them, especially when it's something that you can control. I'm always a big preacher on controlling everything in your life, that you have the willpower, you have the ability to control everything. You may not be able to control certain aspects of your outside world, but within yourself and how you react to things, you always control them. And so when you're going to this New Year's with whatever goal you have, whatever resolution, understand that there are 3 facts in life. All right? You're born, you live, you die, right? Being born is not something you decide. Dying is not something you decide. But everything else in between, the living part of it, the actual living a life, having a life, is something that you decide and that you have the power to control. Whatever excuse you're giving yourself, whether it's, I'm too tired, or I don't have enough money, or, this person's holding me back, or I'm not, lucky enough to have this, or this person has it better off than me, or whatever it is, whatever excuse you're giving yourself, you will always, 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 always fail at anything you do if you always have some kind of excuse as to why you can't do it, as to why you can't be someone, as to why you can't make it, as to why you can't get there, as to why you can't have the funds to do whatever you want. If you always have an excuse, you will always fail at life. Obviously, there's going to be things that are going to be holding you back. There are. By default, there will always be a challenge, okay? But within that challenge, there's opportunity. And if you can see opportunity within that challenge, you have the ability to control your life and decide what your outcome's going to be. It's all in your hands. Everything. Everything's in your hands, all right? And the minute that you let an excuse decide your outcome, you lose power. One of my favorite quotes ever is that everybody wants the good life, but not everybody gets the good life. All right, we all want a wonderful life, where we're happy, have, great wealth, we have a great family, we're loved, we're in a good relationship, live in a nice house, go to, exotic islands, go on vacations, hang out with our friends, whatever your great idea, your great vision of life is, everybody wants that for themselves, right? But not everybody gets that, and that's the reality of it, because nobody wants to actually put in the work, go through the pain, pay the cost, and all this stuff that goes along with it. Like, it requires work. The successful people that we see every day didn't get there because they just rolled out of bed and they just happen to be lucky, or they happen to, invest in the right thing, or they happen to sing the right song, or they happen to show up at the right time, or they happen to play the right sport. They put in work, time, effort, months, years, decades, whatever it was, they put in the time and effort. And if you weren't willing to put in the time, the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the tears, I know it sounds cliche, but if you aren't willing to put that in, then you don't deserve the good life. You don't deserve to get to your goals. You don't. All right? Plain and simple, all right? It sucks. I know it doesn't sound good. It doesn't feel good, but that's the reality of it. But the moment that you decide that it's something that you want, and that's a must. Not something you should do, not something you could do, not something that you might do, but a must. Something that you absolutely must do, and you take the course of action, you take, the massive action that is needed to get to your goal, and you keep on changing your approach and not let excuses keep you from getting there. You will have the opportunity to live a great life, a fulfilling life, a life that you will look back on and be proud of, a life that you're going to be able to look down at your kids or grandkids and say, yes, I was able to do this in my life. I had a dream and I was able to go after it because I didn't let bullshit excuses hold me back. And that all sounds great. It's super motivating. It's great to know that it's all your power, you have everything in your hands. But the honest truth is that most of you are gonna watch this. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna be excited for tomorrow, and I hope you are. But most of you are not gonna follow through. Your reason or your why for what you want to do won't be big enough. Here's my challenge to you. Prove me wrong.